Sinking deeper in the cushions, body feeling heavy. Joint effects taking hold, moving slow and steady. Mind still sharp and focused, thoughts are clean and ready. For the deepest contemplation, consciousness is steady. In this state of stillness, everything's already perfect as it should be. Mind and body ready for the deepest insight. Stillness holding steady against the rush of living. Everything's already blessed within this moment. Body feeling heavy, but spirit light as feather. Thoughts are clean and ready for the deepest wisdom. While we's couch locked steady, state of meditation. Everything's already present in this moment. Consciousness is ready for the truth within the stillness. Body feeling heavy, but soul is light as smoke. Everything's already perfect in this moment. Stillness holding steady.
Coach lock meditation, body standing still. Mind is sharp and focused, bending to my will. While we's deepest teaching, time I need to kill. In the sacred stillness space I need to fill. Couch lock meditation, climbing up the hill of consciousness, expanded, drinking from the spill. Couch lock meditation, wisdom to fulfill. In the deepest stillness, peace beyond my skill.
Perfect combination, joint provides the balance. Deepest meditation, body locked in comfort. Mind's free navigation through the realms of wisdom. Deepest contemplation of the truth that matter. Deepest meditation comes through perfect stillness. Deepest contemplation in the couch locked wisdom. Deepest meditation teaches patience seeking. Deepest contemplation of the life's big questions. Deepest meditation requires perfect stillness. Deepest contemplation in the couch locked temple. While we's meditation teaches through the stillness. Deepest contemplation of the heart's deep yearning. Deepest meditation comes to those who willing. Deepest contemplation in the couch locked moment. Deepest meditation brings the greatest wisdom. Deepest contemplation.
Couch locked meditation, body standing still. Mind is sharp and focused, bending to my will. Always deepest teaching, time I need to kill. In the sacred stillness space I need to fill. Couch locked meditation, climbing up the hill of consciousness, expanded, drinking from the spill. Couch locked meditation, wisdom to fulfill. In the deepest stillness, peace beyond my skill.
Creeping through the blinds, joint ready to be lit, morning ritual of the wise. This is how I sit with consciousness awakening. This is how I fit into the days unfolding. This is how I get my bearings for the journey. This is how I met the morning with intention. This is how I set my mind for daily battles. This is how I bet on positive beginnings. This is my dawn duet with sacred herbal morning. This is how I get my day off to a blessing. While we's morning bet is always on the herb. This is how he met each day with sacred smoke. This is how he set his intentions for the hours. This is how he get his wisdom from the morning. This is his dawn duet with plant teacher ancient. This is how he met the day with urban hope. This is how he get wake and bake wisdom, morning sacred right. Starting off the day with everything just right. While he's morning teaching, bringing morning light in the wake and bake ritual, everything's bright. Wake and bake wisdom, morning's pure delight. In the sacred morning smoke, everything's bright. Wake and bake wisdom, morning sacred light. In in the dawn communion, everything's alright. Coffee can wait a moment, first things coming first, joint needs to be honored. Daily morning thirst for wisdom needs its quenching. Daily morning thirst for truth needs satisfaction. Daily morning thirst for peace needs its fulfillment. Daily morning thirst for herb needs recognition. Daily morning thirst for balance needs attention. Daily morning thirst for guidance needs the teacher. Daily morning thirst for wisdom needs the plant. Daily morning thirst for clarity needs the smoke. Daily morning thirst for insight needs the ritual. Always morning thirst for truth gets satisfied. Daily morning thirst for knowledge gets its due. Daily morning thirst for understanding deepens. Daily morning thirst for wisdom gets fulfilled. Daily morning thirst for peace gets morning blessing. Daily morning thirst, wake and bake wisdom, morning sacred right. Starting off the day with everything just right. Always morning teaching, bringing morning light. In the wake and bake ritual, everything's bright. Wake and bake wisdom, morning's pure delight. In the sacred morning smoke, everything's bright. Wake and bake wisdom, morning sacred light. In the dawn communion, everything's alright. Transparency, looking through the glass. Joint smoke and pipe smoke, watching moments pass in reflection and refraction. Seeing present past and future possibilities. The die is cast for deeper understanding. The glass will unsurpass all other teachers present. Watching moments pass through the crystal clarity. The glass reveals the mass of truth that lies within us. Watching moments pass in the pipe's reflection. Seeing present, past, and future intermingle. The glass will unsurpass all earthly wisdom teachers. Watching moments pass through crystal meditation. The glass reveals the mass of love that lies within. While we's looking glass shows truth in all its glory. Watching moments pass through the crystal pipeline. The glass will unsurpass all other ways of seeing. Watching moments pass.
Glass pipe reflections, crystal clear and true in the transparent wisdom, seeing me and you. Always crystal teaching, ancient and so new in the glass pipe reflections, seeing through and through. Glass pipe reflections, crystal clear and blue in the sacred crystal, truth is shining through. Glass pipe reflections, crystal clear and true in the pipe's reflections, seeing me and you.
Smoke swirls through the crystal. Patterns in the glass, joint burns while pipe cools. Watching time go past in the crystal chambers, seeing unsurpassed all the earthly troubles. Watching time go past through the glass pipe window, seeing present, past, and future all at once. The crystal glass will mass its power of reflection. Watching time go past in perfect crystal moments. The glass will unsurpass all other forms of teaching. Watching time go past in the crystal pipeline, seeing present, past, and future crystallizing. While we's crystal glass reflects the deepest truth. Watching time go past through the pipe of wisdom. The crystal glass will mass its truth for those who see. Watching time go past in perfect crystal stillness. The glass will unsurpass all ordinary vision. Watching time go past.
Glass pipe reflections, crystal clear and true in the transparent wisdom, seeing me and you. Always crystal teaching, ancient and so new in the glass pipe reflections, seeing through and through. Glass pipe reflections, crystal clear and blue in the sacred crystal, truth is shining through. Glass pipe reflections, crystal clear and true in the pipe's reflections, seeing me and you.
ready to ignite. Sacred rolling ritual, preparing for the flight into expanded consciousness. Everything's alright when you approach with reverence, treating it just right. The paper holds the medicine, burning soft and bright. With prayers and intentions, everything's alright. In this holy preparation, everything's just right. When you roll with conscious care, everything's alright. The paper's just a vessel, burning pure and bright. With sacred herb inside it, everything's alright. When you honor the tradition, everything's just right. In this ancient ceremony, everything's so bright. With possibility and hope, while he's rolling right. His wisdom in the papers, everything's so bright. When you treat it as a sacrament, everything's alright. With the rolling paper prayers, burning soft and bright.
Rolling paper prayers wrapped up tight. Sacred ceremony burning bright. Wowie's ancient ritual, pure delight. In the rolling paper prayers, everything's alright. Rolling paper prayers, sacred rite. And the gentle smoke prayers take flight. Rolling paper prayers burning bright. In the sacred act, everything's alright.
Fold and twist and seal, the prayer is complete. Join holes intentions, making life so sweet. With ceremony honored, the ritual's complete. When you smoke with gratitude, the blessings can't be beat. By ordinary habit, the ceremony's complete. When approached with reverence, the blessings can't be beat. By casual consumption, the ritual's complete. When you understand the sacred, the blessings can't be beat. By ignoring indulgence, the ceremony's complete. When you roll your prayers with care, the blessings can't be beat. By thoughtless recreation, the ritual's complete. When you honor plant teachers, while these blessings can't be beat. By worldly substitution, the ceremony's complete. When you smoke with conscious heart, the blessings can't be beat. By anything material, the ritual's complete. When you roll with prayer and hope, the blessings can't be beat.
Paper prayers wrapped up tight. Sacred ceremony burning bright. Wowie's ancient ritual, pure delight. In the rolling paper prayers, everything's alright. Rolling paper prayers, sacred rite. In the gentle smoke, prayers take flight. Rolling paper prayers burning bright. In the sacred act, everything's alright.
Silver light the window, joint glows in the dark. Truth comes easier when the moon's on the mark of midnight honesty, where secrets disembark from the ship of daylight lies. The moon's light is the spark that ignites confession, where the truth leaves its mark on hearts that hide in daylight. But the moon's silver arc illuminates the shadows, where the truth makes its mark on souls that seek authentic. The moon is like a park for honesty to wander, where the truth can embark on journeys of the spirit. The moon's light is the mark of sacred space for sharing, where truth leaves its mark on hearts that are receptive. Wowie's moonlight spark ignites the flame of honesty. The moon leaves its mark on those who seek the real. The moon's light is the ark that carries truth to shore, where honesty can park its cargo of confessions, where truth leaves its mark.
Moonlight confession, silver light so true. In the gentle glow, I'm sharing this with you. Wowie's nighttime wisdom, ancient and so new. In the moon's soft light, confessions coming through. Moonlight confession, silver shadows blue. In the sacred night, truth is breaking through.
Genesis joint burning in the night. Moonbeams carry words that couldn't see daylight. In the open spaces where the truth can take flight. On wings of silver honesty, everything's alright. In this nocturnal temple where the moon's soft light makes it safe for sharing. Everything's alright when the moon's your confidant. Everything's alright in this silver sanctuary where the moon's soft light protects the vulnerable truth. Everything's alright when you're in the moon's care. Everything's alright with sharing what you've hidden. The moon's eternal light will keep your secret sacred while he's moonlight bright with ancient understanding. Everything's alright when you confess in moonbeams. The moon's forgiving light will wash away your burdens. Everything's alright in the silver confession booth where the moon shines bright.
Drink 54 herb garden wisdom.
Seeds planted deep, joint smoke rising high. Green leaves reaching up to touch the sky. From earth to air, the cycle can't lie. About the sacred nature, the reason why. Ancient plant teachers help the spirit fly. Above the mundane world, they never lie. About the healing power, they testify. Through smoke and scent, they never lie. About their sacred purpose, they clarify. The path to inner peace, they mystify. The skeptics with their truth, they never lie. About their ancient wisdom, they satisfy. The seekers' deeper hunger, they never lie. About their healing power, while we's garden high. With sacred plant teachers, they never lie. About their holy purpose, reaching for the sky.
Herb garden wisdom, growing from the earth. Sacred plant teachers, showing ancient worth. While we's green philosophy, spiritual birth. In the sacred garden, truth comes forth. Herb garden wisdom, healing from the earth. Sacred plant medicine, showing sacred worth. Herb garden wisdom, spiritual rebirth. In the sacred smoke, truth comes forth.
Trichomes glisten like jewels in the sun. Joint carries blessings from the ancient one who planted seeds of wisdom when time begun to separate the sacred from what's done in ignorance and haste. The plan is one, the hearts of those who see what can't be done without the plant's assistance. It has spun its web of healing magic. It has won the respect of ancient healers. It has spun its medicine through ages. It has won the battle against suffering. It has spun its threads through human history. The plan is one, its place among the teachers. While we spun his wisdom from the garden, the plan has won its rightful place of honor. It has spun its magic through the ages. Battle one, 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 battle
one. Herb garden wisdom, growing from the earth. Sacred plant teachers, showing ancient worth. While we's green philosophy, spiritual birth. In the sacred garden, truth comes medicine, showing sacred words. Herb garden wisdom, spiritual rebirth in the sacred smoke. Truth comes forth.
Yeah. Blow out circles, watch them rise and fade. Joint between my fingers, stories that they've made. Each ring holds a memory perfectly displayed. In the smoky air where dreams are never stayed. Too long in one place, they drift and serenade. The ceiling with their whispers, tales that can't evade. The truth in their formation, wisdom never frayed. By time and circumstance, the smoke rings have conveyed. More truth than spoken words, their message never strayed. From simple honesty, the patterns that they've made speak volumes to the heart where peace has been laid. Like foundation stones while we smoke rings have betrayed. The temporary nature of the fears that have delayed our happiness too long, the smoke rings have displayed. The beauty in the fleeting, the magic never stayed in one place very long, but always freshly made.
Smoke rings tell stories floating in the air. Temporary wisdom handled with care. Huawei's ancient knowledge floating everywhere in the circles of the smoke. Truth beyond compare. Smoke rings tell stories, mysteries they share in the sacred smoke. Wisdom floating there. Smoke rings tell stories, truth beyond compare. In each floating circle, peace beyond despair.
Bigger rings and smaller, dancing in the light. Joint burns steady, painting stories in the night. Each exhalation brings another ring to sight. Carrying my wishes, hopes that take their flight. On smoky wings of herb, rising to the height of consciousness expanded, everything's alright. In this moment's magic, smoke rings burning bright. With wisdom from within, the smoke rings shed their light. On truth too deep for words, the smoke rings take their flight to places in the heart where everything's alright. And worries fade away, the smoke rings burn so bright. They illuminate the soul, the smoke rings bring the light. To those who understand, the smoke rings shed their light. On Huawei's ancient wisdom, smoke rings burning bright. With truth and love combined, the smoke rings take their flight to heaven's open door where everything's alright.
Smoke rings tell stories floating in the air. Temporary wisdom handled with care. Huawei's ancient knowledge floating everywhere in the circles of the smoke. Truth beyond compare. Smoke rings tell stories, mysteries they share in the sacred smoke. Wisdom floating there. Smoke rings tell stories, truth beyond compare. In each floating circle, peace beyond despair.
Last hit of the evening, joint burns down the roach. Final puff reflections, time to self-approach. With gratitude and wonder, time to self-approach. With love and deep appreciation, time to self-approach. With reverence for the plant, time to self-approach. With honor for the teacher, time to self-approach. With respect for the medicine, time to self-approach. With thanks for the blessing, time to self-approach. With awe for the experience, time to self-approach. Humility and grace, time to self-approach. With wisdom gained and shared, while we self-approach. And final puff reflection, time to self-approach. With consciousness expanded, time to self-approach. With awareness amplified, time to self-approach. With heart and mind aligned, time to self-approach. And final puff reflections, time to self-approach.
Final puff reflections, end of sacred night. In the last smokes of wisdom, everything's alright. Always final teaching, fading with the light. In the final puff reflections, ending on a high. Final puff reflections, wisdom burning bright. In the last smoke's blessing, everything's alright. Final puff reflections, ending with delight. In the sacred final puff, everything's alright.
Roach clip holds the remnant, joint gave all it had. Final puff reflections, grateful not sad. For the journey's ending, grateful not sad. For the session's closing, grateful not sad. For the night's conclusion, grateful not sad. For the herb's completion, grateful not sad. For the teaching's finish, grateful not sad. For the blessings end, grateful not sad. But grateful for the gift, grateful not sad. Of plant teachers' wisdom, grateful not sad. Of herb sacred medicine, grateful not sad. In final puff reflection, grateful not sad. For the time together, grateful not sad. With the sacred plant, grateful not sad. In communion blessed, grateful not sad. For final puff reflections, grateful not sad.
Final puff reflections, end of sacred night. In the last smoke's wisdom, everything's alright. Always final teaching, fading with the light. In the final puff reflections, ending on a high. Final puff reflections, wisdom burning bright. In the last smoke's blessing, everything's alright. Final puff reflections, ending with delight. In the sacred final puff, everything's alright.
Straight up honesty, joint cuts through the lies. Blunt truth sessions, no need for disguise. In the sacred space, no need for disguise. When the herb's your teacher, no need for disguise. Your authentic self, no need for disguise. When truth is the goal, no need for disguise. When healing's the aim, no need for disguise. When growth is desired, no need for disguise. When wisdom sought, no need for disguise. When peace is the prize, no need for disguise. When love is the way, always no need for disguise. In blunt truth sessions, no need for disguise. Your deepest feelings, no need for disguise. Your truest thoughts, no need for disguise. Your honest heart, no need for disguise. In blunt truth sessions, no need for disguise. Blunt truth sessions, honesty so raw. In the sacred smoke, truth without a flaw. Always blunt wisdom, truth is nature's law. In the blunt truth sessions, truth without withdrawal. Blunt truth sessions, honesty in awe. In the sacred honesty, truth without a flaw. Blunt truth sessions, truth is nature's law. In the honest smoking, truth without withdrawal. No filters on the feelings, joint strips away pretense. Blunt truth sessions, honesty intense. With self and with others, honesty intense. In every conversation, honesty intense. When herb opens hearts, honesty intense. In sacred circles, sharing honesty intense. With plan as the witness, honesty intense. In truth telling time.
time, honesty intense. When masks fall away, honesty intense. In authentic moments, honesty intense. When real meets real, always honesty intense. In blunt truth sessions, honesty intense. With no place to hide, honesty intense. From the light of truth, honesty intense. In the sacred sharing, honesty intense. Of blunt truth sessions, honesty intense. Blunt truth sessions, honesty so raw. In the sacred smoking, truth without a flaw. Always blunt wisdom, truth is nature's law. In the blunt truth session, truth without withdrawal. Blunt truth sessions, honesty in awe. In the sacred honesty, truth without a flaw. Blunt truth sessions, truth is nature's law. In the honest smoking, truth without withdrawal.
Stories in the smoke rings, joint holds ancient tales, chronic chronicles. Wisdom never fails to teach the willing student. Wisdom never fails to guide the seeking soul. Wisdom never fails to heal the broken heart. Wisdom never fails to lift the fallen spirit. Wisdom never fails to mend a troubled mind. Wisdom never fails to soothe the weary body. Wisdom never fails to comfort the distressed. Wisdom never fails to strengthen the weak. Wisdom never fails to enlighten the confused. Always wisdom never fails. In the chronic chronicles, wisdom never fails to serve those who ask. Wisdom never fails to bless those who seek. Wisdom never fails to heal those who need. Wisdom never fails. In the chronic chronicles, wisdom never fails. Chronic chronicles, stories in the smoke. Ancient plant wisdom, never just a joke. Always chronic knowledge, truth that can't be broken. The chronic chronicles, wisdom from the smoke. Chronic chronicles, stories never broke. In the sacred smoking, ancient truths awoke. Chronic chronicles, wisdom from the smoke. In the plants teaching, truth that can't be broke. Chapter after chapter, joint writes its own book. Chronic chronicles, deeper than they look. At first the casual smokers, deeper than they look. To those who smoke for fun, deeper than they look. To those who just get high, deeper than they look. Without the sacred context, deeper than they look. Than recreational use, deeper than they look. Than simple getting stoned, deeper than they look. Than partying and play, deeper than they look. Than escape from pain, deeper than they look. Than temporary relief, always deeper than they look. The chronic chronicles, deeper than they look. At surface level only, deeper than they look. To those who truly see, deeper than they look. The plant's sacred nature, deeper than they look. In the chronic chronicles, deeper than they look. Chronic chronicles, stories in the smoke. Ancient plant wisdom, never just a joke. Always chronic knowledge, truth that can't be broken. The chronic chronicles, wisdom from the smoke. Chronic chronicles, stories never broke. In the sacred smoking, ancient truths awoke. Chronic chronicles, wisdom from the smoke. In the plants teaching, truth that can't be broke.
Eyes like crimson sunset. Joint shows what I've seen. Red eyes revelation. Visions crystal clean. Of truth beyond the surface. Visions crystal clean. Of love beyond the ego. Visions crystal clean. Of peace chaos. Visions crystal clean, of hope beyond despair. Visions crystal clean, of light beyond the darkness. Visions crystal clean, of joy beyond the sorrow. Visions crystal clean, of wisdom beyond knowledge. Visions crystal clean, of healing beyond medicine. Visions crystal clean, of truth beyond all words. Wow is visions crystal clean, through red eyes revelation. Visions crystal clean, of reality's true nature. Visions crystal clean, of existence's deep meaning. Visions crystal clean, of life's sacred purpose. Visions crystal clean, in the red eyes revelation. Visions crystal clean. Red eyes revelation, crimson vision true. In the bloodshot blessing, seeing me and you. While we spread our wisdom, ancient and so new. In the red eyes revelations, seeing through and through. Red eyes revelations, crimson clear and true. In the sacred redness, visions breaking through. Red eyes revelations, seeing me and you. In the red eyed vision, seeing through and through. Bloodshot but enlightened, joint opens in a sight. Red eyes revelation, everything's alright. When you see with herb eyes, everything's alright. In the sacred seeing, everything's alright. Through the red eye vision, everything's alright. In the crimson clarity, everything's alright. Through the bloodshot blessing, everything's alright. In the red eye wisdom, everything's alright. Through the sacred redness, everything's alright. In the herb enhanced vision, everything's alright. Through the plant I seeing, wowies, everything's alright. In the red eyes revelation, everything's alright. Through the crimson consciousness, everything's alright. In the bloodshot enlightenment, everything's alright. Through the red eye recognition, everything's alright. In the sacred seeing, everything's alright. Red eyes revelations, crimson vision true. In the bloodshot blessing, seeing me and you. While we spread our wisdom, ancient and so new. In the red eyes revelations, seeing through and through. Red eyes revelations, crimson clear and true. In the sacred redness, visions breaking through. Red eyes revelations, seeing me and you. In the red eyed vision, seeing through and through. Dry mouth tells a story. Joints been burnt and long. Cotton mouth reminder. Herb is going strong through my system deeply. Herb is going strong in its sacred working. Herb is going strong on my consciousness. Herb is going strong in its transformation. Herb is going strong of my mental state. Herb is going strong in its elevation. Herb is going strong of my awareness. Herb is going strong in its expansion. Herb is going strong of my perception. Always herb is going strong in its sacred mission. Herb is going strong of healing and teaching. Herb is going strong in its blessed purpose. Herb is going strong of lifting and blessing. Herb is going strong. Caught in mouth contemplations, drop of feeling blessed. In the herbs deep working, body put to test. Always dry mouth wisdom, thirst for what is best. In caught in mouth contemplations, soul can find its rest. Caught in mouth contemplations, drop a truly blessed. In the sacred smoking, putting thirst to test. Caught in mouth contemplations, seeking what is best. In the herbs deep working, soul can find its rest. Reach for water bottle, cotton mouse the sign. Joint has done its magic, everything's divine. When the mouth gets dry, everything's divine. About the herbs working, everything's divine. In the body systems, everything's divine. About the plants teaching, everything's divine. Through the cotton mouth, everything's divine. About the sacred smoking, everything's divine. In its blessed effects, everything's divine. About the herbs wisdom, everything's divine. In its healing power, always everything's divine. About the cotton mouth, everything's divine. As reminder of the everything's divine. Sacred plant at work, everything's divine. In the body temple, everything's divine. When the cotton mouth shows, cotton mouth contemplations, drop a feeling blessed. In the herbs deep working, body put to test. Always dry mouth wisdom, thirst for what is best. In cotton mouth contemplations, soul can find its rest. Cotton mouth contemplations, drop a truly blessed. In the sacred smoking, putting thirst to test. Cotton mouth contemplations, seeking what is best. In the herbs deep working, soul can find its rest. Sacred space created, joint smoke fills the air. Stoner sanctuary, peace beyond compare with any earthly temple. Peace beyond compare with any holy building. Peace beyond compare with any sacred structure. Peace beyond compare with any blessed location. Peace beyond compare with any hallowed ground. Peace beyond compare with any consecrated. Peace beyond compare, space on earth below. Peace beyond compare with any human temple. Peace beyond compare with any built cathedral. Always peace beyond compare, leaves in stoner sanctuary. Peace beyond compare with any other refuge. Peace beyond compare with any other shelter. Peace beyond compare with any other haven. Peace beyond compare in the stoner sanctuary. Peace beyond compare. Stoner sanctuary, sacred space so blessed. In the herb's protection, souls can find their rest. While we sanctuary wisdom, putting minds at rest. In the stoner sanctuary, hearts can be blessed. Stoner sanctuary, peaceful and blessed. In the sacred smoking, souls can find their rest. Stoner sanctuary, haven for the stress. In the herb's embrace, hearts can be blessed. No judgment in this temple. Joint opens every door, stoner sanctuary. Welcome all who pour in spirit or in pocket. Welcome all who pour in health or hope or happiness. Welcome all who pour in love or luck or laughter. Welcome all who pour in peace or joy or justice. Welcome all who pour in strength or grace or guidance. Welcome all who pour in faith or hope or healing. Welcome all who pour in any way or manner. Welcome all who pour in rich or like or welcome. Welcome all who pour wealthy in this temple. Always welcome all who pour and blessed in this sanctuary. Welcome all who pour and broken in this haven. Welcome all who pour and whole in this refuge. Welcome all who pour and lost in this safe harbor. Welcome all who pour in the stoner sanctuary. Welcome all who pour. Stoner sanctuary, sacred space so blessed. In the herb's protection, souls can find their rest. While we sanctuary wisdom, putting minds at rest. In the stoner sanctuary, hearts can be blessed. Stoner sanctuary, peaceful and blessed. In the sacred smoking, souls can find their rest. Stoner sanctuary, haven for the stress. In the herb's embrace, hearts can be blessed.
Hunger calls with different voice, joint enhances taste. Munchies are a gift, no need for haste. In satisfying cravings, no need for haste. When choosing what to eat, no need for haste. In preparing the feast, no need for haste. When savoring flavors, no need for haste. In enjoying the textures, no need for haste. When appreciating food, no need for haste. In grateful consumption, no need for haste. When blessings the meal, no need for haste. And thankful eating while we's no need for haste. haste. And mindful munching, no need for haste. And conscious consuming, no need for haste. And grateful gathering, no need for haste. And blessed banqueting, no need for haste. When herb enhances hunger, no need for haste. Munchies meditation, sacred feast divine. In the enhanced hunger, everything's fine. While we's eating wisdom, food and herb combined. In the munchies meditation, taste buds align. Munchies meditation, flavor so divine. In the sacred eating, everything's fine. Munchies meditation, food and herb combined. In the blessed hunger, taste buds align. Flavor amplified, joint makes food taste right. Munchies are a blessing, appetites ignite. With enhanced appreciation, appetites ignite. For simple food made sacred, appetites ignite. Through cannabis enhancement, appetites ignite. With grateful recognition, appetites ignite. Of food as medicine, appetites ignite. With herb as catalyst, appetites ignite. For derper satisfaction, appetites ignite. With mindful consumption, appetites ignite. Of blessed nourishment, while we's appetites ignite. With sacred eating, appetites ignite. Through grateful munching, appetites ignite. With mindful chewing, appetites ignite. Of food as sacrament, appetites ignite. When blessed by herb, appetites ignite. Munchies meditation, sacred feast divine. In the enhanced hunger, everything's fine. While we's eating wisdom, food and herb combined. In the munchies meditation, taste buds align. Munchies meditation, flavor so divine. In the sacred eating, everything's fine. Munchies meditation, food and herb combined. In the blessed hunger, taste buds align.
Choose your medicine wisely. Joint holds different gifts. Strain selection matters. Consciousness uplifts in different ways depending. Consciousness uplifts on what the grower intended. Consciousness uplifts through careful cultivation. Consciousness uplifts with specific terpene profiles. Consciousness uplifts with unique cannabinoid. Consciousness uplifts expressions of the plant. Consciousness uplifts in myriad of ways. Consciousness uplifts through countless variations. Consciousness uplifts of the sacred medicine. While we's consciousness uplifts through proper strain selection. Consciousness uplifts with knowledge of the differences. Consciousness uplifts between indica and sativa. Consciousness uplifts and all the hybrids between. Consciousness uplifts with educated choices. Consciousness uplifts strain selection, wisdom, choosing what you need in the plant's variety. Different gifts indeed. While we strain knowledge, planting wisdom seed in the strain selection, matching D to need. Strain selection, wisdom, knowing what will feed your soul's particular hunger. Different gifts indeed. Strain selection, wisdom, helping hearts to heed in the plant's variety, matching D to need. Da 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 da. Purple for the evening, joint burns soft and low. Sativa for the morning, joint helps energy flow. Different strains for different, joint helps energy flow. In directions that you need, joint helps energy flow. Toward healing or creating, joint helps energy flow. Toward resting or exploring, joint helps energy flow. Toward introspection, deep, joint helps energy flow. Toward social connection, joint helps energy flow. Toward spiritual seeking, joint helps energy flow. Toward physical healing, joint helps energy flow. Toward emotional balance, while we joint helps energy flow. in whatever direction. Joint helps energy flow. Your soul needs to travel. Joint helps energy flow. Your heart needs to go. Joint helps energy flow. Your mind needs to wander. Joint helps energy flow with proper strain selection. Joint helps energy flow. Strain selection, wisdom, choosing what you need. In the plant's variety, different gifts indeed. While we strain knowledge, planting wisdom seed. In a strain selection, matching deed to need. Strain selection, wisdom, knowing what will feed your soul's particular hunger. Different gifts indeed. Strain selection, wisdom, helping hearts to heed. In the plant's variety, matching deed to need.
Elevation of the mind, joint lifts me up high. Thoughts floating like clouds, drifting through the sky. Of consciousness expanded, drifting through the sky. Of awareness amplified, drifting through the sky. Of perception clarified, drifting through the sky. Of understanding deepened, drifting through the sky. Of wisdom magnified, drifting through the sky. Of truth illuminated, drifting through the sky. Of love intensified, drifting through the sky. Of peace personified, drifting through the sky. Of joy purified while we drifting through the sky. Of consciousness expanded, drifting through the sky. Of thoughts elevated, drifting through the sky. Of mind liberated, drifting through the sky. Of soul activated, drifting through the sky. Of spirit elevated, drifting through the sky. Thoughts, elevated state of mind. In the sacred smoke and leaving fears behind. While we high wisdom, truth that I can find. In the high thoughts flowing, peace of heart and mind. High thoughts, elevation by design. In the sacred herb, wisdom so divine. High thoughts, elevated and refined. In the high state, truth and love combined. Altitude of attitude, joint changes perspective. High thoughts bring clarity, vision more selective of what matters truly. Vision more selective of what deserves attention. Vision more selective of what requires energy. Vision more selective of what's worth pursuing. Vision more selective of what brings joy. Vision more selective of what creates peace. Vision more selective of what builds love. Vision more selective of what spreads healing. Vision more selective of what serves the highest. While we vision selective of what lifts the spirit. Vision more selective of what feeds the soul. Vision more selective of what heals the heart. Vision more selective of what frees the mind. Vision more selective of what elevates all. Vision more selective. High thoughts, elevated state of mind. In the sacred smoke and leaving fears behind. While we high wisdom, truth that I can find. In the high thoughts flowing, peace of heart and mind. High thoughts, elevation by design. In the sacred herb, wisdom so divine. High thoughts, elevated and refined. In the high state, truth and love combined. pass it to the left side. Sharing is divine. Joint connects the circle. Yours becomes mine and mine becomes yours. Yours becomes mine in the sacred sharing. Yours becomes mine through the joint's communion. Yours becomes mine in the passing ritual. Yours becomes mine through the smoke's blessing. Yours becomes mine in the circle's wisdom. Yours becomes mine through the herbs teaching. Yours becomes mine in the group's healing. Yours becomes mine through the plant's medicine. Always yours becomes mine in the sacred passing. Yours becomes mine through the joint's journey. Yours becomes mine in the circle's blessing. Yours becomes mine through the shared experience. Yours becomes mine in the passing ceremony. Yours becomes mine. Joint passing ceremony, sacred sharing, right? In the circle's wisdom, everything's alright. Always passing teaching, community's delight. In the joint passing ceremony, sharing sacred light. Joint passing ceremony, bonds that hold us tight. In the sacred sharing, everything's bright. Joint passing ceremony, love that's burning bright. In the circle's blessing, everything's alright.
Puff, puff, pass the wisdom. Circle never breaks, joint holds us together. Whatever it takes to maintain the connection. Whatever it takes to honor the tradition. Whatever it takes to respect the circle. Whatever it takes to share the medicine. Whatever it takes to keep the love flowing. Whatever it takes to maintain the peace. Whatever it takes to honor the plan. Whatever it takes to bless the gathering. Whatever it takes to sanctify the moment. Whatever it takes to make the circle sacred. Whatever it takes to honor those present. Whatever it takes to bless the sharing. Whatever it takes to make the moment holy. Whatever it takes. Joint passing ceremony, sacred sharing, right? In the circle's wisdom, everything's alright. Always passing teaching, community's delight. In the joint passing ceremony, sharing sacred light. Joint passing ceremony, bonds that hold us tight. In the sacred sharing, everything's bright. Joint passing ceremony, love that's burning bright. In the circle's blessing, everything's alright.
Joint holds a sacred gift. Green goddess of the healing, consciousness will shift. When touched by her blessing, consciousness will shift. To higher planes of being, consciousness will shift. Beyond the ordinary, consciousness will shift. Into the realm of magic, consciousness will shift. Where healing is the norm, consciousness will shift. Where peace is always present, consciousness will shift. Where love is the foundation, consciousness will shift. Where truth is always spoken, consciousness will shift. Where wisdom flows like water, always consciousness shifts. When blessed by green goddess, consciousness will shift. Two states of pure compassion, consciousness will shift. Two realms of understanding, consciousness will shift. When touched by her green grace, consciousness will shift. Green goddess, guidance, sacred feminine power. In the plants embracing wisdom every hour. Always goddess teaching, growing like a flower. In the green goddess guidance, healing every hour. Green goddess guidance, sacred healing power. In the plants medicine, wisdom every hour. Green goddess guidance, growing like a flower. In the sacred feminine, healing every hour. Ancient plant mother, joint carries her love. Green goddess incarnate, blessing from above. All who seek her wisdom, blessing from above. All who honor her gifts, blessing from above. All who smoke with reverence, blessing from above. All who treat her sacred, blessing from above. All who see her holy, blessing from above. All who know her power, blessing from above. All who feel her healing, blessing from above. All who sense her presence, blessing from above. All who hear her calling, always blessing from above. Comes to those who honor, blessing from above. The green goddess sacred, blessing from above. The plant mother ancient, blessing from above. The healing herb divine, blessing from above. The green goddess eternal, blessing from above. Green goddess guidance, sacred feminine power. In the plants embracing wisdom every hour. Always goddess teaching, growing like a flower. In the green goddess guidance, healing every hour. Green goddess guidance, sacred healing power. In the plants medicine, wisdom every hour. Green goddess guidance, growing like a flower. In the sacred feminine, healing every hour.
Step outside the chaos, joint between my lips. Smoke break sanctuary, taking time for sips of peace amidst the madness. Taking time for sips of sanity and stillness, taking time for sips, of urban fused tranquility, taking time for sips, of calm between the storms, taking time for sips, of wisdom from the plant, taking time for sips, of medicine for souls, taking time for sips, of healing for the heart, taking time for sips, of balm for weary spirits, taking time for sips, of peace for troubled minds, while we's taking sips, of sacred smoke for healing, taking time for sips, of plant-based medication, taking time for sips, of herb for restoration, taking time for sips, of smoke for transformation, taking time for sips, a joint for celebration, taking time for sips. Smoke break sanctuary, sacred time alone. In the quiet moments, peace is fully grown. While we break time, wisdom seeds that have been sown. In the smoke break sanctuary, truth is clearly shown. Smoke break sanctuary, peace I've always known. In the sacred smoking, reaping what I've sown. Smoke break sanctuary, making peace my own. In the quiet moments, truth is clearly shown. 5 minutes of pure heaven, joint provides the key. Smoke break sanctuary, setting my soul free from the chains of daily grind, setting my soul free from the bonds of expectation, setting my soul free from the weight of obligation, setting my soul free from the pressure to perform, setting my soul free from the need to be perfect, setting my soul free from the fear of judgment, setting my soul free from the voice of criticism, setting my soul free from the ghost of failure, setting my soul free from the shadow of the past, while we setting free my soul from every burden, setting my soul free from the prison of the mind, setting my soul free from the cage of limited thinking, setting my soul free from the box of convention, setting my soul free from all that holds me back, setting my soul free. Smoke break sanctuary, sacred time alone. In the quiet moments, peace is fully grown. While we break time, wisdom seeds that have been sown. In the smoke break sanctuary, truth is clearly shown. Smoke break sanctuary, peace I've always known. In the sacred smoking, reaping what I've sown. Smoke break sanctuary, making peace my own. In the quiet moments, truth is clearly shown.
Spark ignites the sacred, flame touches the green. Jane comes alive with fire, most beautiful scene of urban flame united, most beautiful scene of sacred transformation, most beautiful scene of plant becoming spirit, most beautiful scene of matter becoming prayer, most beautiful scene of earth becoming heaven, most beautiful scene of medicine becoming, most beautiful scene of healing smoke arising, most beautiful scene of fire touching flower, most beautiful scene of flame bringing light, most beautiful scene of light is serving sacred. Always most beautiful scene is always flame meets herb. Most beautiful scene of transformation holy. Most beautiful scene of fire bringing blessing. Most beautiful scene of flame igniting prayer. Most beautiful scene, light of flame prayer, spark of sacred fire. In the flames devotion, lifting spirits higher. Always fire wisdom, flame that won't retire. In the light of service, burning with desire. Light of flame prayers, flame that won't expire. In the sacred lightning, spirits climbing higher. Light of flame prayers, sacred funeral pyre. In the flames devotion, burning with desire. Click the lightest trigger, flame springs to life. Join awaits the blessing, flame cuts like a knife. Through ordinary consciousness, flame cuts like a knife. Through the veil of mundane, flame cuts like a knife. Through illusion's fabric, flame cuts like a knife. Through the web of worry, flame cuts like a knife. Through the fog of fear, flame cuts like a knife. Through the cloud of doubt, flame cuts like a knife. Through the mist of sorrow, flame cuts like a knife. Through the haze of pain, flame cuts like a knife. Through the smoke of anger, Wowie's flame cuts like a knife. Through all that separates, flame cuts like a knife. Through the wall of ego, flame cuts like a knife. Through the veil of time, flame cuts like a knife. Through the bonds of earth, flame cuts like a knife. Through the sacred truth, flame cuts like a knife. Light of flame prayers, spark of sacred fire. In the flames devotion, lifting spirits higher. Always fire wisdom, flame that won't retire. In the light of service, burning with desire. Light of flame prayers, flame that won't expire. In the sacred lighting, spirits climbing higher. Light of flame prayers, sacred funeral pyre. In the flames devotion, burning with desire. Oh, da 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 da.
Ceramic bowl collecting remnants of the smoke. Draw ashes, tell the story of the sacred oak and herb that came before. The ashes never spoke, but wisdom in their silence. No word was ever broke about the sacred journey. The ashes never spoke, but held their quiet vigil. No word was ever broke about the sacred smoking. The ashes never spoke, but testified in silence. No word was ever broke about the herbs teaching. The ashes never spoke, but showed their quiet gratitude. No word was ever broke about the plant's blessing. While his ashes never spoke, but held their sacred witness. No word was ever broke about the smoker's power. The ashes never spoke, but demonstrated reverence. No word was ever broke about the herb's sacred nature. The ashes never spoke, but showed their deep respect. No word was ever broke. Ashtray philosophy, remnants of the sacred. In the silent ashes, wisdom never naked. While we's quiet teaching, truth that can't be fake. In the ashtrays holding, reverence is sacred. Ashtray philosophy, respect is never fake. In the silent ashes, wisdom never naked. Ashtray philosophy, reverence is sacred. In the quiet remnants, truth that can't be faked. Empty out the ashes, clean the sacred bowl. Joint deserves fresh vessel. Ashes played their role in honoring the plant teacher. Ashes played their role in showing proper respect. Ashes played their role in demonstrating gratitude. Ashes played their role in keeping things in order. Ashes played their role in maintaining sacred space. Ashes played their role in showing herb reverence. Ashes played their role in keeping smoking holy. Ashes played their role in demonstrating care. Ashes played their role in preserving sacred ritual. Ashes played their role in teaching through example. Ashes played their role in showing proper method. Ashes played their role in maintaining sacred order. Ashes played their role in honoring plant teacher. Ashes played their role in keeping all things sacred. Ashes played their role. Philosophy, remnants of the sacred, in the silent ashes, wisdom never naked, always quiet teaching, truth that can't be faked in the ashtrays holding, reverence is sacred, ashtray philosophy, respect is never faked in the silent ashes, wisdom never naked, ashtray philosophy, reverence is sacred, in the quiet remnants, truth that can't be faked in.
And turn the grinder, breaking down the grain. Joint preparation ritual, finest herb I've seen. Ground the perfect texture, preparation clean and ready for the rolling. Finest herb I've seen. In the grinder's chambers, preparation clean. Makes the smoking smoother, finest herb I've seen. Through the grinder's magic, preparation clean. Transforms the sacred flower, finest herb I've seen. Into powder precious, preparation clean and ready for consumption. Finest herb I've seen. In its perfect grinding, preparation clean. Shows respect to plant teacher. Wowie's herb I've seen. In many sacred forms, preparation clean. Is key to proper smoking. Finest herb I've seen. Deserves the best at grinding. Preparation clean. Makes every puff a blessing. Finest herb I've seen.
Grinding meditation, breaking down with care. Sacred preparation, handle with prayer. Always grinding wisdom, truth beyond compare. In the grinder's chamber, blessings we prepare. Grinding meditation, ancient wisdom there. In the sacred grinding, treating herb with care. Grinding meditation, wisdom everywhere. In the grinding ritual, blessings we prepare.
Metal teeth to plastic, grinder does its work. Joint will burn much better, no need to lurk. Around with inferior preparation, grinding's quirk is making smoking better. No need to lurk in shadows of poor smoking. Grinding's quirk makes every session sacred. No need to lurk around with broken flour. Grinding's quirk improves the whole experience. No need to lurk with poorly prepared herb. Grinding's quirk creates the perfect texture. No need to lurk in mediocrity's shadow. Wowie's grinding quirk has always been precision. No need to lurk around with careless prep. Grinding's quirk transforms the sacred flower. No need to lurk with anything but excellence. Grinding's quirk makes perfection possible. No need to lurk.
Grinding meditation, breaking down with care. Sacred preparation, handle with prayer. Always grinding wisdom, truth beyond compare. In the grinder's chamber, blessings we prepare. Grinding meditation, ancient wisdom there. In the sacred grinding, treating her with care. Grinding meditation, wisdom everywhere. In the grinding ritual, blessings we prepare.
golden light through windows, sativa in my veins. Joint smoke rises upward, washing away the pains of yesterday's struggles. Sativa light remains to guide me through the morning. Sativa light sustains my energy and focus. Sativa light explains the beauty in each moment. Sativa light maintains my connection to the sacred. Sativa light retains the wisdom of the morning. Sativa light contains all the hope I need. Sativa light sustains my spirit through the day. Sativa light explains the mystery of being. Sativa light maintains my wonder at existence. While we sativa gains are all we share with seekers. Sativa light sustains the souls who need uplifting. Sativa light explains the joy in simple living. Sativa light maintains the brightness of the morning. Sativa light sustains. Sativa sunrise energy so bright in the morning glow. Everything's alright while we daylight. Wisdom go to morning light in the sativa sunrise. Everything's bright. Sativa sunrise, morning's pure delight in the sacred smoke. Everything's bright. Sativa sunrise, energetic light in the dawn's awakening. Everything's right. Creative thoughts are flowing. Sativa spark ignites, joint fuels inspiration. Sativa spark invites the muse to come and visit. Sativa spark delights in creative expression. Sativa spark lights the fire of creation. Sativa spark invites the artist in the soul. Sativa spark delights in beauty and in wonder. Sativa spark lights the lamp of understanding. Sativa spark invites the seeker to explore. Sativa spark delights in every new discovery. Sativa spark lights the way to greater knowledge. While we sativa lights the path for every seeker. Sativa spark invites the student to the lesson. Sativa spark delights in teaching through experience. Sativa spark lights the fire in the heart. Sativa spark invites the soul to dance with joy. Sativa spark delights. Hey! Sativa sunrise energy so bright in the morning glow. Everything's alright while it's daylight. Wisdom go to morning light in the sativa sunrise. Everything's bright. Sativa sunrise, morning's pure delight in the sacred smoke. Everything's bright. Sativa sunrise, energetic light in the dawn's awakening. Everything's right. Closing, indicas embrace. Joint burned down to nothing. Sleep's about to chase away the day's tensions. Dreams will take their place in the realm of visions where there's infinite space for healing and for wisdom. Dreams will interlace with reality and fantasy in this sacred space where indica leads gently. Dreams will show their face to those who smoke before sleep in this holy space of nighttime meditation. Dreams will interface with truth beyond the waking in this sacred space where indica's the teacher. Dreams will show their grace to students of the night while we's dreaming places found in indica smoke. Dreams will interface with wisdom from beyond in this sacred space of sleep and smoking visions. Dreams will show their face to those who understand in this holy space. Indica dreams floating soft and deep in the gentle smoke, drifting off to sleep while it's nighttime. Wisdom promises to keep in the indica dreams, secrets bare.
float. Joint smoke clears the pathway, indica's antidote to stress and daily worry. Indica's devote, service to the sleeper. Indica's anecdote to insomnia and tension. Indica's remote, control over anxiety. Indica's promote, peace in every fiber. Indica's sweet note, sings the song of slumber. Indica's devote, service to the dreamer. Indica's remote, wisdom from the plant realm. Indica's promote, visions in the nighttime while we sleep and note. Echoes through the dreamland. Indica's devote, teaching through the visions. Indica's remote, lessons from the dream realm. Indica's promote, healing through the nighttime. Indica's sweet note, carries dreams to heaven. Indica's devote, indica dreams, floating soft.